Hi guys, welcome to our second video for learning Coptic on our church YouTube page. In this video, we're going to look at basic letter combinations for the alphabet that we reviewed last time. So in English, we all know that we have vowels, A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y. The same sounds that are vowels in English apply to Coptic too, but the letters are just different. Here you have part one of this chart. There's another part which we'll look at in our second video for this part. So here you have the vowels are alpha, E, iota, eta, O, and U. Then you have this combination of U and epsilon, which we'll look at later. So this is a very basic chart for combining the constants with the vowels. The same way a baby starts to speak and goes gaga goo goo, we're going to have to start learning Coptic the same way with very simple words or combinations that don't really make sense. So let me zoom in. Then we can take this chart row by row. So we have, look over the letters one time. You have alpha, E, iota, eta, O, U, and this combination of O and epsilon, which we'll look at later. So here we can just go down the list starting with Kappa. Kappa, as we reviewed before, is a constant, and it makes the sound K. So if you can follow my mouse with me and read along, when you combine Kappa and alpha, you get Ka. Kappa and E, you get K. Kappa and iota, you get Ki. Kappa and eta, you get Ki again. Kappa and O, you get Ko. Kappa and U, you get Ko. And Kappa and this combination, you get Ku. So if you realize, this entire constant list is going to be the same for iota and eta and O and U. These are always going to be E's sounding, and these are always going to be O sounding letters. This is going to be a deep U sound. So we said this is Ka, Ke, Ki, Ki, Ko, Ko, Ku. So then if you switch it and you put the constant after the vowel, you have Ak, Ek, Ik, Ik, Ok, Ok, Uk. You see this combination of O and epsilon? It becomes a U sound. So that way we're done one letter of our constants here. We did the letter Kappa. So if we move on, you have the letter Vita. Vita, there's a rule for Vita. Sometimes it's a B, sometimes it's a V. Let's do a B first. So when you combine the letter Vita with the B sound, it's a Ba. So you combine the Ba sound with each A, E, I, O, U sound, you get Ab, Eb, Ib, Ib, Ob, Ob, Ub. Now, at another video, we're going to look at the rule of Vita, but anytime, as a quick introduction, anytime Vita comes before a vowel, A, E, I, O, U sounding letters, anytime it comes before a vowel, it becomes a V, like a V sound. So now you have Vita coming after some vowels, so it becomes Va, Ve, Vi, Vi, Vo, Vo, and Vu. And this one is Ab, Eb, Ib, Ib, Ob, Ob, Ub. The difference is, in the first row, you have the Vita coming before a vowel, so it becomes a V sound. And then you have, in the second row here of Vita, you have the Vita coming after a vowel, and it's just a B. There are some exceptions to this letter, and we're going to visit them when we do the video for the rule of Vita. So we did two more letters here. You have the letter Ghamma. Ghamma also, there's a couple rules for it, but to get a general idea, you have here, Ghamma is with specific vowels, as you can see here. You will never have a word that's a Ghamma alpha that goes Ga. It's always pronounced Gha, as you see here. It's Gha, and then these three sounds are irrelevant. They don't exist in Coptic. And here you have Gho, Gho, and Ru. Okay, now you ask, when is it just a G sound? When it's Ge, Gi, Gi. You're not going to have a Go sound, like the word go in English. There's no go in Coptic. Here it's Ro, Ro, Ru. So we just learned how to read those two, and we'll look at the rule of it once we do the video on the rule of Ghamma. This here we can ignore for now, so we'll just put a little X, because this is a special rule when it becomes an NG after these specific letters. And we'll visit that in the video for the rule of Ghamma. But once again, so far we did Ge, Gi, Gi, and then gha, gho, gho, gu. Good. So now we can move on. Delta, there are two ways of saying it, either a D or a th sound, like a Z sound. We'll say the D sound. So here, it's always going to be one or the other. It's not like Vita where it's depending on what's before or after. So here you have da, de, di, do, do. I know it sounds funny and it doesn't really make sense, but this is how you learn to read basic letter combinations. So here, if you put the vowel, the alpha, I, iota, eta, o, u, and this combination, before it, it just becomes a different sound. It becomes ad, ed, id, od, oud. Always remember that when you see an O epsilon, it becomes U, like a deep U sound. So we can put a check mark there. You have the letter Zeta. Zeta looks like a Z and it sounds like a Z. Always, it doesn't matter what comes before or after. So once again, we combine it with the vowels, with the vowel coming after in the first row. Here, follow the pointer. Za, ze, zi, zi, zo, zu. I know it sounds funny. So then you can do the second row. Az, ez, is, oz, uz. So the letter Zeta always makes the Z sound regardless of what vowel comes before or after. So we'll put a check mark there. We did that one. Then you have the letter Theta. Theta looks like this, and it always sounds TH regardless if it comes before or after a vowel. So the first row, we'll do it together. Tha, the, thi, tho, thu. Remember, O epsilon is U. So this is thu instead of tho or tho. These two, you see here, will always be the same sounding. The iota and the eta and the O and the U will always be very similar sounding. But when you combine them with other things, which we'll see in other videos, they get different pronunciations. The first one is this O epsilon, it becomes U. Instead of tho, it becomes thu. So here, we'll try putting the vowel, the A, E, I, O, U sounding letters before the theta. Ath, eth, eth, oth, uth. I think that's pretty easy. We're good. Next letter on part 1 of the list is lolla. Lolla looks like this. It's not connected at the bottom. Always remember that. And it sounds like an L. So very basic. Doesn't matter where it comes before or after a vowel. It just is always an L. So here, la, le, li, lo, lu. The second row, when you put the vowel before the letter, al, el, il, ol, ul. So I think that one's easy. These next two are also very easy. They're always either an M or an N, which are their each letter. So me and ne, we can do together. Looks like an M, and then these are all pretty easy. Ma, me, me, mo, mu. Mu like a cow, not mo here. This is like you mow the lawn. This is mu like a cow because of this letter combination. That's the first combination that you see that causes a difference. Then you have the letter when you put it after a vowel. So em, im, Very easy. Check. We're done with this one. Then you can look at the letter ne. Letter ne looks like an N in English, always sounds like an N regardless of what vowel comes before or after it. So we can look at the first row here. Na, ne, ni, no, nu. I know it sounds funny, but always remember that these two rows will sound exactly the same for our purposes here. And when you combine these together, it becomes a little different, becomes a deeper U sound. So let's put the vowel before the consonant here. We'll make it an, en, in, on, un. Very eater. So now here we can skip this letter for now. We'll come back to it at the end. But we can check this one off. We'll do these two letters that are also very easy, and it doesn't matter what letter comes before or after if it's a vowel or a consonant. So letter P in Coptic makes a P sound. It looks like pi, the 3.14 number, but it sounds like a P. Not to be confused with the letter ro, that looks like an English P but sounds like an R. So we'll look at P here, and it makes a P sound. So pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Here, the second row where you put the vowel before the consonant, you make it op, ep, eep, op, oop. I know it sounds funny, but it's very easy to learn Coptic reading this way. So we can check this one off, very easy. So the letter ro here looks like an English P, but it sounds like an R. So we'll do it with it before a vowel and then after like we did before. So it becomes ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Here, when we put it before, it becomes ar, ir, or, ur. So we can check this off. So now we've done all of them except this letter here, xi. Letter xi, it's only a little tricky because it makes a x sound. But once again, it doesn't matter if it comes before or after a vowel. So here we'll do the first row together. Xa, xe, xi, xi, xo, xo, xu. Always remember that it's a x sound, ks together. So here it becomes ox, x, x, ox, ooks. This here, we can now erase the circle because we did it together. We can put our check mark. So we can look at them all from the beginning. We can zoom out. So far, we did basic letter combinations for the first set of alphabet. We can visit this next set in our other slides, but it's always good to remember that the iota and the eta, although different letters, the entire rows sound the same. Then here again, we can change the color to show that the O and the U, although different Coptic letters, the entire row sounds the same. Like these were always ki, ik, vi. Okay? Here it's going to become ko, ok, vo. All right, so that's the first rule or first thing to point out. So then we can X out here and just zoom in a little bit closer one time and visit this last combination of O epsilon. Here, when you see an O epsilon, as we said in each one, it becomes a deeper U sound. So this was, we can just go down the list together one time. This is ko, uk, vu, ub, sorry. And here becomes ru, then zu, ud, okay, and so on and so forth. You just make it a deeper O sound. Thank you for joining us today for part 1 of the basic letter combinations. In the next video, we'll look at part 2. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends.